Brilliance Audio presents Holy Fire by Bruce Sterling, performed by Emily Wu Zeller. Mia Ziemann needed to know what to wear at a deathbed. The net counseled simplicity and sincerity. Mia was a 94-year-old Californian medical economist, while the prospective deceased, Martin Warshaw, had been her college sweetheart some 74 years previously. Mia could expect some prepared statement. There would very likely be a bequest of some sort. Conversation would involve an attempt to put Mr. Warshaw's life into retrospective order, to supply the sense of grace and closure so desirable during life's final chapter. She would not be asked to witness the actual moment of death. A deathbed reunion of long-separated lovers was a challenge to etiquette, but the late 21st century shone in social tidiness. Dilemmas of this sort were exhaustively debated in endless rounds of calls for commentary, working papers from boards of experts, anecdotal testimonies, ethics conventions, sworn public hearings, policy manuals. No aspect of human existence escaped smoothing over by thoughtful, seasoned, and mature counsel. Mia studied as much of this material as she could stomach. She spent the afternoon reacquainting herself with Martin Warshaw's financial and medical records. She hadn't seen Martin in 50 years, though she had followed his public career to some extent. Those records of Martin's were most revealing and informative. They had made his life an open book. This was their purpose. Mia reached a decision. Black flats, support hose, a reactive girdle and cuirass, a knee-length silk dress in maroon and gray, long sleeves, high collar. A hat definitely seemed in order. No gloves. Gloves were recommended, but gloves seemed too clinical. Mia had a blood filtration, a skin enzymation, a long bone-deep massage, a mineral bath, and a manicure. She had her hair cleaned, laminated, volumized, styled, and lacquered. She increased the saturated fat in her diet. She slept that night under a hyperbaric tent. Next morning, November 19, Mia went into the city to look for a decent hat. Some kind of hat that might truly suit her circumstances. It was a cold autumnal day in San Francisco. Fog crept in off the bay, oozing through the leafy cliffsides of the office high-rises. She walked and shopped and walked, for a long time. She saw nothing that could match her mood. A dog was following her up Market Street, loping through the crowd. She stopped behind the shadowed column of a portico and stretched out her bare hand, beckoning. The dog paused timidly, then came up and sniffed at her fingers.
"Are you Mia Ziemann?"
the dog said. "Yes, I am," Mia said. People walked past her, brisk and purposeful, their solemn faces set, neat shoes scuffing the red brick sidewalks. Under the steady discipline of Mia's gaze, the dog settled on his haunches, crouching at her feet.
"I tracked you from your home,"
bragged the dog, panting rhythmically.
"It's a long way."
The dog wore a checkered knit sweater, tailored canine trousers, and a knitted black skull cap. The dog's gloved front paws were vaguely prehensile, like a raccoon's hands. The dog had short, clean, fawn-colored fur and large, attractive eyes. His voice came from a speaker implanted in his throat. A car bleeped once at a tardy pedestrian, rudely breaking the subtle urban murmurs of downtown San Francisco. "I've walked a long way," Mia said. "It was clever of you to find me. Good dog." The dog brightened at the praise and wagged his tail.
"I think I'm lost and I feel rather hungry."
"That's all right, nice dog." The dog reeked of cologne. "What's your name?"
"Plato,"
the dog said shyly. "That's a fine name for a dog. Why are you following me?" This sophisticated conversational gambit exhausted the dog's limited verbal repertoire, but with the usual cheerful resilience of his species, he simply changed the subject.
I live with Martin Warshaw. He talks about you. He wants to see you. You should come talk to him.